Hey, Gordon, Sam with Hornets.com. Congratulations on the win. Obviously, sensational night for you. 44 points, a new career high. Particularly in that fourth quarter, it seemed like you really kind of catalyzed things back on track and allowed you guys to finish it. What was kind of your overall take on the team's performance and your individual performance tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was a great win for us. I think that we needed that win for sure. I thought that we played extremely well in the first half. I think we executed our game plan. Obviously trying to contain Trey. He's a prolific scorer and really the head of the snake for them. And I thought we did a really good job of that, making other people try to beat us. Didn't allow him to get to the free throw line, which he's been doing, I think, at a historic rate. So just proud of our effort. I think we have some things certainly we can clean up. We got rid of our lead there in the third, at the end of the third, and then in the fourth. But able to kind of stabilize and figure out a way to get a win, which was a huge win, and we got to try to build off that.
Thank you.
Rick Bonnell.
Hey, Gordon. You understandably talked a couple of weeks ago about how this has been very different as far as, not having the normal 2 or 3 months to get to know your teammates, to blend with them, to play pickup ball, all of that. At this point, how do you feel what you do well, you've blended into what other people do well on a team that, by comparison to you, most of these guys are pretty young?
Yeah, I think we're still building those relationships on and off the court, the chemistry. I think we're still trying to figure each other out, who works with who best. Still trying to figure out defensively what we like to do. I think it's going to be, as cliche as it sounds, certainly a process for us as a team. We got to, no matter if it's a win or a loss, try to build on it, try to improve, try to grow. And I think tonight was a good step. I think, you've seen us take these steps before. So certainly, my hope is that we can build off this one. We got to bring the same intensity against New Orleans, who's a really tough team. And especially this season, like you mentioned, it's just a bizarre season with lots of things that are going on, and it comes at you really fast, so there's not much time to celebrate this one. We got to get ready for the next one, which is going to be extremely tough. But certainly I think we're building that chemistry, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
One of the things that looked impressive about your line is getting to the foul line 12 times. When you get into a game where you have when you're scoring at all 3 different levels, how much more complicated does that make it for a defense to deal with, with a really varied offensive way of scoring?
Yeah, I think it's something that I'm trying to work on is getting to the line a little bit more. I think I did that a lot early on in my career. And I think you see we played against somebody who's one of the best, if not the best in the league right now at it. And certainly it's a skill. So being able to get to the line, get you going, it makes you feel a little bit better seeing one go through the hoop. You get a chance to kind of relax, gather yourself, get a couple points. It definitely helps. I think your confidence. I think it helps you, and certainly it's one of the best, most efficient ways to score. So it's something that we're all working on and trying to get better at.
Thanks.
Nick Carboni.
Hey, Gordon, you'll have to forgive me if my info is not correct, but just after a quick search, it didn't look like you had scored 40 in college. Obviously, this was a career high in the pros. You remember the last time you scored 40 points? And just specifically, given the context of what you've been through injury-wise, what did it feel like to have that big of an effect on a game?
Yeah, no, this is a career high for me in my basketball career. I never scored 40 in high school. I've scored 40 once in the playoffs, but I think it was a lot of fun, man. Credit to my teammates for finding me early. A couple threes go down. It definitely makes your night feel like it's going to be a lot better. And people were finding me all night. And, so thankful for them, thankful to coach for putting me in those situations to be successful. But absolutely, with everything that has gone on for me in my career, injury-wise, I put in a lot of work. And this one was fun. This one was a lot of fun. And so hopefully I can try to build off of it.
Rod Boone.
Hey, Gordon, with everything happening today in D.C. and you guys losing 3 games and having to fight back to get this win tonight, just what about the range of emotions just all day for you guys as a team today?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bizarre world that we're living in. I actually, just with my game day routine, had no clue what had happened until getting to the arena, and it was on the TV in the training room. So I still don't know exactly, the events that went down. I saw a little bit of it before the game, and certainly is shocking and disappointing. But like I said, it was something where we're trying to play a basketball game, and at the same time, we're dealing with COVID, dealing with tests, dealing with different routines for guys trying to get ready for games, being limited on the amount of time you can kind of be in a gym and prepare. And there's a lot going on in this world. And, it's something that I think basketball is a place where, we can kind of get away from that a little bit and hopefully provide some hope and some joy for some fans. But certainly it's also just a game, and there are a lot of bigger things that are going on out there in the world. But, just after kind of calming down here a little bit, I'll be able to go and kind of see exactly what happened. But like I said, I haven't really had too much of a chance, but certainly